enter mode.
Alrighty, hello everyone. I'm really close to the mic. I apologize. One moment. I need to turn my monitoring on. This is going to be a little bit of a mess. I will be absolutely honest. And my audio might not sound as good. I apologize. One moment. I think I can... Whoops. Anyways, I do not sound as good. I sound very hollow. Okay, that should help. Tiny bit. I digress. Oh, you can't even hear the background music. Why is that? Hi, T. Oh, let's not have that in frame. Okay. Give me one moment. But yes, hello, welcome to a very scuffed stream. I do apologize. Yeah, max heart rate. I'm moving around. I'm standing up. I am working on this. Properties. It should be working. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. That works. Good enough. So, with tech issues out of the way that I didn't even realize that I had, whoopsies. Also, I'm hoping I didn't lean too much over the counter. It's fine. We'll be fine. But today, we are making cinnamon buns, of which I have the recipe for. And I am very, very well prepared for this stream. I'm not that well prepared. So essentially, how I have this running, because obviously my computer's not in the kitchen, so I'm running my video and my tracking off of my laptop, and then I have the Focusrite in front of me. So I apologize if my tracking's a little bit slow and glitchy. That's due to that. And also why my audio does not sound as good as it usually does, because listening back to it, it sounded a bit tinny. I will deal with that another day. I didn't realize that was going to be an issue. It's fine. But yes, everything else should be set up and good to go. I've not grabbed any ingredients or anything. I'm so well prepared, and I didn't get distracted at all by talking on a Distracted Elf stream. By the way, Distracted Elf is live and working on their Live 2D redesign. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. It's going to be very cool. I can't see chat very well. This is very small on my tablet. So I apologize if I don't get to all messages. I have kind of a mental note of where things are, so it should be fine. You get to see all the ins and outs. And also, like, this is what allows you guys to see what the fuck my heart rate's at. And I apologize. This mic is very directional, so I'll sound the best talking into it, but I'm not going to be able to talk into it the entire time, so I apologize for that. I think that's everything. Enough digression into cinnamon buns. It's been forever since I've made cinnamon buns. Oh no, there's one. I should be fine and not dox myself, theoretically. That. Soften yeast. Beat in till smooth batters obtain. Set Y side into warm place until it's risen, then make dough as follows. We're not making the upper one. That one's too much work. Sugar, shortening. Flour, which is in the bin. Is this going to be warm enough to rise the yeast? No, it's not. I'm going to leave that on for a bit longer. Sugar and flour I'll grab after. Not knock over my broom. I'm not a professional at this, so bear with me. It's also the first cooking stream. I realize guess I should also probably measure things properly instead of how I usually do, which is by heart. That's proper chemistry. Yeast, milk, smooth. So we need 2 cups of milk. One package of dry yeast. I don't remember how much is in a package. So we're just gonna go by heart. I know I said I was gonna do proper measurements. I lied. There's also the fact that the yeast is a bit old, so having a bit of extra yeast isn't inherently a bad thing. Do that. I'm gonna add a bit more. I don't trust this today. Not today. I'm also going to grab some sugar. Although not stated, it really helps the yeast bloom properly, even if it's like half baked. I'm going to put this broom elsewhere. Good God. There, elsewhere. No, you're not supposed to mix the yeast. I know that. It's fine. It'll be fine. My heart rate is going to be high this entire time. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. I'm going to leave that off to the side for now while we get the rest of it ready. There we go. So, cream together sugar and shortening and add well-beaten egg. So, shortening, I need 1/4 of a cup. How much do I have? I have just under 2/3. I have about 1/2 cup. We're doubling the recipe. I don't see why not. The nice thing about baking is it doesn't have to be a specific science. You can get away with a lot. Like, a lot in changing a recipe. So for doubling the recipe, that means... Ooh, there goes my voice. I'll need more water later, but that's fine. So I need 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm just going to use the scoop, actually. So because of the kind of family I grew up in. We've had these scoops for a long time, and this is about a cup. Over time I've learned that this is a cup, so half of it is half a cup. I bake like a grandmother. It's wonderful. It makes sense because that's who I learned from. Who needs specifics when you've got heart? Don't take my advice, ever. And I'll need another egg, so I'll grab that when I go to add the eggs. And yes, I've washed my hands, I've washed everything. So, not to worry. Most of it gets baked off in the oven anyways. I'm not too worried about it. I am not in frame with this. You're welcome. I have to like stand at the most awkward of angles to also be in frame. This is actually a good technique for creaming, is to like press it against the side of the bowl and get it in, instead of just trying to mix it. It comes out all nice and homogeneous. I like that. By the way, this is vegetable shortening, so if anybody's worried about like lard and stuff, this is not lard. And also there is animal shortening as well, but this is vegetable shortening. And yes, it's basically oil. So I need 2 eggs. So I need to grab another one here, because you know, a single batch of a recipe is never enough. Never enough. It says well beaten, but it'll get well beaten. It's fine. And yes, I do actually have a stand mixer. I don't have to do this by hand. The stand mixer's just loud, and I like doing things by hand as I get stuff all over the counter already. It's gonna get messy later, obviously. It's just fun. And then I also need the salt. How much? Teaspoon. That should be enough. Having magnetic ones for the fridge is super nice. Or a fancy space station. Okay. It's not entirely incorporated, that's fine, because okay. Yeah, these bloomed just fine. I might need a bigger bowl though. And don't worry, the water's not hot enough to cook the egg, which is important, because you don't want to cook the egg unless you have strands of cooked egg in... I didn't need these measuring spoons. In your cinnamon buns, which is not great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna a technique I like using. It says to add all the flour at once. I'm not gonna do that because that gets annoying really quick. So I like adding in dough, liquid, dough, liquid, dough, liquid. Oh my god, flour, liquid, because then you get a much more consistent mix. And it's just easier than trying to mix like 4 cups of flour into water. It's not fun. So this needs 5.5 to 6. So we'll go until it feels right. 1, 2. I'm going to need a bigger bowl, I'm pretty sure. And because we'll be kneading this, we want to develop gluten, so overmixing it isn't really a worry. Three. Stuff off the sides. But yeah, you can see how much easier that is to incorporate in comparison. Five, 6. We're still gonna get flour everywhere, of course, but that's life. On my shirt already. You can see how much of a workout baking is. I'm going to be red for most of this stream. It matches Valentines. I forgot to do up a Valentines overlay. God damn it. I was gonna change it pink. That's fine. I'll do it in a minute. So we were at 6. 7, 8. Before I get kneading the dough, I'll change it over. I have my OBS up on my tablet. I remember making a calzone. The dough took like 30 minutes to mix. My arms are dead. Oh my god. Yeah, doughs can take a bit of time to mix. I enjoy kneading. Kneading's great for taking out stress. I'm gonna lift this up here. Yes, I'll be out of shot, but I definitely need a bigger bowl. What did I say? We were at 8 cups of flour? Okay. I'm gonna tip this into a different bowl. Give me a second. This should help. If you watch me, I look like a grandmother when I cook. You know how your like grandmother would always just kind of go at it? Yeah, that's how I learned. And that's how I am. Okay. I'm probably gonna get into kneading this momentarily, so I'm gonna do a quick thing and switch over my OBS a little bit. Studio mode, constants, filters. It would be color correction. Let's find pink here. There we go. Now we're good for the season. It's a very bright pink. That's fine. Now we're fit for the season. That looks better. But yeah, kneading dough does take a lot of arm strength. We were at 8 cups. We still have a cup of water left. Yeah, that'll work out. Okay. 8, 9, 10. There we go. Get a quick mix. It's fine if it gets on the counter. We'll be flouring the counter soon. I just want to quickly incorporate that water because I hate the feeling of just sludge on my hands, and that's a personal preference thing. And then you just get in there and you go for it. So this is supposed to turn out to a relatively soft dough. It'll be a little bit tacky, but we don't want it to stick to our hands like that. So I need more flour in this mix. That is too tacky. Best way to get dough off your hands, just rub in circles and it'll come off in these little chunks. You can just toss back in the bowl. There we go. That's better. And I kind of want to keep the outside floured until I get it incorporated in. Once we got all the flour incorporated in, I'll take it out and knead it properly against the counter. Oops. Without slamming the bowl against the counter, which I'm sure causes for great audio. Oops, I have flour in my mic now. Wunderbar. Okay, I'm gonna place that one aside, because we will be needing that. Look how nice that looks. Yeah, I got the ratios pretty much right. Just scraps there. And this is where my heart rate will actually shoot up, because it's genuinely, like, look at it, it's yelling at me, it's angry. I'm just kneading dough, it's fine. It's a good workout. My mom really enjoys making bread to take out stress on, because it's just one big punchable ball. That's nice. Look at that. It's also just fun to grab. Get the rest of this here. Okay. That's better. Now we're gonna leave this to rise for a bit. While we do that, I'll do a quick cleanup. Even though this board will get covered in flour again, that's fine. And we'll make the filling. Funk. Most people cover in plastic wrap and stuff. I just cover it with a towel. I'm also going to preheat the oven, and that'll help with the rising because the room will get a little bit warmer. And also if I pop in front of the heat vent in front of the oven, that'll also help. Oh, they have to do a double rise. So I'm not going to turn that in the oven quite yet. It might help. Towel. And wash hands. Also, do you love how wonky the tracking is? As I move around, I'm excited to like watch back the VOD later and see all the weird shenanigans my model's getting up to, because I move around a lot. There we are. We'll deal with that later. So, for this one, we need 2 cups of sugar. you want to know how easy it is to make cinnamon sugar? Voila, cinnamon sugar. It's so easy. I have a feeling we might need a bit more than this. This does not look enough for how much dough we have. Make a little bit more. And also, cinnamon sugar is kind of a bad thing to have around. It's just good on everything. The lighting is so hot coming this way. And I don't mean physically hot, I mean like how bright it is. It's very hot and I can't change that. So I apologize that the light is not fantastic. Theoretically I'd want another one coming from this way, but that involves setting up another lamp that I don't really have. So it's just very hot coming this way, unfortunately. If I had a diffuser, it would work better, but I digress. And then I also need melted butter or margarine. I'm melting it anyways. I don't want to do it in the microwave. There has been so many times where I've melted butter in the microwave where the it's just came out so hot that I've singed my hands. It's happened too many times. So I need half a cup. Yes. I'm being weird about not showing the butter, I know. There we go. That's close enough. There we go. And the rest of that will go in the container later. How's this doing? Not bad. Hasn't done too much yet. Yeah, it's gonna be too warm. Sometimes ovens are cool enough, like you could set them cool enough that you can use them for proofing. This one doesn't. It's a bit too warm. So that's okay. So that's pretty much the extent of it. While the butter melts, which I only have one camera, I'm not gonna be able to switch over or anything. And the dough proofs. It's very entertaining. knew this was going to happen, but alas. What I'm going to do is grab my chair here, and we can sit and chat for a little bit while I wait for the butter to melt and the dough to proof. Ooh, that was a weird feeling. Hello, I pinched a nerve. Sitting down, that's great. Oh, hi Travis. Sorry, it's really hard to see the screen. I'm gonna come over here and read messages. Forgive me. Thank you for the hydrate. I am not gonna hydrate with the butter. I'm not going to eat the butter straight. I've done that before. It tastes as good as you think. I will grab myself a drink though. Okay, here we go. But hello Travis, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I am very in camera. It's weird. Okay, I have one thing to say. If you're going to IKEA, grab the mic arm. It is so fucking nice. Like, it is so smooth. Like, look how smooth that is. And it stays where it's put. It's wonderful. It's 20 bucks. I could not believe this mic arm was 20 bucks. It's actually amazing. I would recommend it. And also, the tip that comes on it, it can fit webcams, obviously. So I'm using it as a camera stand. It's amazing. I love it. I'm good. Talked to a college rep yesterday. Got good. Ooh, nice! That's really good to hear. Now that is excellent to hear. I'm really glad. I know college can be annoying to get into, and especially for the classes you want and all that jazz. No, that's really good to hear. I'm excited for you. The camera's a little off kilter. That's fine. Transferring from a community college to a university. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Hell yeah. No, going to like an official university, that's great. I can hear the butter doing things. Give me a sec. Shh, it's okay. You don't need to yell at me. No, I'm excited for you. I'm not used to where this camera is. Like, that is my entire shoulder. It's very high up. But yeah, I'm excited for you. That's awesome. That is genuinely awesome. You know what? I'm actually gonna, as we talk, I'm gonna bring this over here. And then I can read you guys better instead of me leaning over the counter. I just have to be careful not to like show my OBS and shit. Hope I can afford it. Financial aid is gonna come through nicely though. Yeah, that's the one thing with the schooling is affording it. But here's crossing fingers for you. I really hope that everything flows nicely and that you can get all the courses you want. I know a big issue that I was having when I was in university is getting the courses and stuff because they were all full and it's so annoying. It's like, how am I supposed to complete my degree if I can't get into the course I need to get into? Be looking for scholarships and whatnot too. Yeah, scholarships can help a lot. One really good tip that I got was apply for any scholarship you can. Even if you don't technically, what's it called? Even if you don't technically, okay, the butter's annoying. Shh. Shh. Quiet you. Come over here. Quiet. even if you don't technically fit the criteria, there it is, just apply for it. Because if nobody else applies, they have to give it to someone. My major is unimpacted, so it should be okay. Good. That's really good to hear. Because yeah, that was a huge thing for a while. I'm not drinking the butter. Look at this. It's so hot right now. I'm not going to eat the butter. That is just straight butter. I'll find a different snack. We are in the kitchen after all, so when it cools, I'm not drinking the butter. I'll have it over popcorn, but I'm not drinking the butter. I'm insane. I'm not that insane. I'm gonna check the proof on the dough. No, you can't see my screen. Okay. I just don't want to like show the entirety of my OBS because I'm pretty sure there's stuff that could maybe dox me. I don't know. I fucking hope not. It's better. It's almost there. We'll give it a little bit longer. This is like my most doxable state I've been in. Look that up. There's butter on the knife. It tastes like butter. It tastes like salted butter. It's not that hot. Do I have a brush? I should have a brush. It'll probably be silicone. I don't know if I have a brush for this butter. Let's go! Jesus Christ. I am such a people pleaser. Be glad. Do I have a brush for this butter? I don't. Okay, so I do. Ah. I totally don't. Okay. Deal with that later then. But yeah, be glad I'm a people pleaser. I swear. But yeah, it looks like the dough is almost proofed, so soon enough we'll be back at it. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear people wandering around. I told you I'm not alone on this ship. I'm in a very public area, so it's fine. Case in point, I have someone staring at me. Looks like the dough's proofed enough, so we should be good. Really? Oh my god. Can I redeem for them to eat butter? Wait, give me a sec. Oi! Oi! Travis wants to know if he can redeem for you to eat butter.
Sorry, say that again?
Travis wants to know if he can redeem for you to eat butter.
Free to eat butter?
For you to eat butter.
How much was he redeeming?
Channel points?
No, you gotta donate for that. Butter for a donation.
I don't know if you can hear him. He says he'll eat butter for a donation. He doesn't do things for free. I give you shit cheap. Jeez. I should sell myself out more. But that is the engineer, by the way. As I'll lovingly call him. Oh yes, that's good. Alright, so we need this. I have a knife. Do I want a bigger knife? I want a bigger knife. If I have to dono, the quantity of butter increases significantly. Ooh, that would have to be discussed between you two. He's down in his room now, so I'm not gonna bug him. He came up to write Fortnite on the whiteboard behind me and just called it a day. Okay, what am I doing? I am grabbing a container for these cinnamon buns. I know, it's fine. Eat this. I've already sprayed it down with oil. Yep, Fortnite. Exactly how he spelled it, with a smiley face. This man, I don't know. Speaking of this man, not next week. Next week? Week after. I'll be playing Tekken, and he said he would coach me. So look forward to that. Look forward to hearing more of him. Let's split the dough in half, so it's a bit easier to manage. I need my rolling pin. So yeah, y'all can look forward to more of his shenanigans. I do love him though, so he can get away with it. Oops, I hit the camera, I'm sorry. Look at that elasticity, that's nice. It's not as proofed as I'd want it to be, but that's okay. Thank you for throwing things at me. I don't even know what you threw. Oh, so I make sure it threw something. I'll have to check that later. If it didn't throw something, I'll have to... Donut. Okay. As long as it's throwing things, because of my current setup, I'm not exactly sure what it's doing. It's a little hard to tell. Okay, so we'll butter this down. And we want to leave one edge clear so that the dough can stick to itself, because the butter will restrict the dough from sticking to itself. And then cinnamon sugar. Travis says if he has to dono, the amount of butter you have to eat increases. I don't know. How much butter were you thinking? I just licked it off a knife and he was fine.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not a lot of butter.
Okay, that's not as tight as I want. There we go. I'm probably gonna need a second tray. That's okay. I didn't move the racks in the oven, goddammit. 1/4 a stick per dollar. They may negotiate. We don't have sticks of butter. We have blocks.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the sticks have
It's the sticks.
Yeah.
Which 1/4 a stick is, what, that big?
Yeah, that's like actually fair amount of butter. We have 1 pound blocks.
Yeah, we
for
have...
the Americans.
Yeah, we just have the blocks of butter. Don't forget, I'm in Space Canada.
I love sticks.
That's what we've lovingly been calling it. It's really funny. There we go. That's going nicely, actually. So, like, what, 2 tablespoons a dollar? Yeah, that's a decent amount of butter. For $1, that's a decent amount of butter. There we go. Sticking to the counter. Yeah, 2 tablespoons per $1 is crazy. You not even offset the price of the butter that much. See, T agrees with you.
See?
Because butter's expensive now. It's kind of wild. That is not a good looking cinnamon bun. I was gonna make these heart-shaped. Oh, I have other half of dough. I can do it. I have another half of the dough. I can do it with that half. This was our trial run. That's looking like a better cinnamon bun. Look at that. I am cutting these so chunky. I should not be cutting these this chunky. I should be cutting these a bit smaller. There we go. Oops. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how expensive butter is now. And just food in general. But alas. There we go. That looks a little bit better. There's going to be cinnamon sugar everywhere. I need a better knife. That's good. I think this one's not this one. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Can you see that? No, I don't think you can. Okay, we're good. And I'm holding the knife this way anyways. We'll be fine. I may have left the dough a little too tacky. That's okay. Conspiring against your wallet? Well, you can still pay $1. They just eat less butter. leave those a little bit of room because they still need to proof. They're a little ugly. Ooh, they're a little ugly right now, but that's okay. That's okay. That can go in the oven to proof. Finish cutting up this roll and we'll do the second batch, which I will remember to shape into hearts this time, I promise. Okay. These aren't very good cinnamon buns, so I'll probably like dip them in the sugar and do stuff with them later. So pop those over there. I have to lean so far to check for messages because I can't read them. They're tiny. I should fix it for myself later. I'm trying to read them off my tablet. At some point I'll probably have like a something over this way. Where's my hand? There it is. Over that way. I have so much room over this way. No wonder. My camera seems weirdly offset. Alright. Now, to remember to make them heart-shaped this time, instead of just normal cinnamon buns, because I forgot. This is a lot of dough still. Let me get this down a little bit. See, right there. That's better. I did. Come here. I got a hair in it. I'm shedding. It's fine. There we go. That's a little bit easier to deal with. There was not this much butter needed. I could have done less. So when doing the heart ones, I want to make sure to keep both edges free of butter so that can stick. I'm in my own light. And this is why I made extra cinnamon sugar. You don't want to skimp on the cinnamon sugar. So this one, oh wait, the edges actually do get rolled in. Never mind, I was wrong. Right there, looks great. So all to to do to make this one is just roll up one side to the middle, roll up the other side to the middle. It is a very sticky dough. That's fine. They won't be dry, which is good. I have a bad tendency of making my cinnamon buns a bit dry. Okay. Do that. And stick it on the counter. Yoink. And there you go, heart-shaped. That was way too thin. That's a cinnamon bun, sure. That's right there. I'm gonna check on the lens. So the way I'm planning on keeping them relatively heart-shaped is by offsetting them a little bit and kind of sticking the corner in between the cracks to give it that pointed shape. This is not going well. They'll taste fine. That's the important thing, is that they'll taste fine. Oh, I hate the gritty feeling of sugar on my hands. That's this isn't going exactly how I thought it would. It's slowly deforming. Oh no, it looks so sad. It's fine. Yeah, using the bigger knife helps. Okay. These are not gonna look like hearts by the time they proof. And whatever they proof like, it's very close to what they'll look like in the oven. So just kind of sticking it in the corners. It's looking less and less like a heart every one I make. Oh no. This one looks great. Like, the first few look fine. That one looks like art. That one looks like art. This just not. I'm not even mad. This is hilarious. Okay. We're gonna do the rest of the dough in just normal fashion. Hi, Ain! How are you doing? You're making those for you? Yeah! Get over here and you can have one. Absolutely. Yes, you're very, very awooga. I can't stop blushing, and it's not the fact that I am actually standing up for once, and my heart rate shoots through the roof as soon as I stand up. Nothing to do with that. You're just too hot when you're in my presence. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have a heart attack, obviously. I'm glad to hear you're good. For anyone who isn't following Justine, go follow them. I know you're having a very special Valentine's Day stream. You should go, I'll check that out. I won't ruin the surprise if Ain's not ruining the surprise, but I know it's going to be a Dona, or have special donation things, so you should go check them out. But I'm not going to ruin the surprise unless Ain says what it is. Yes. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Here, where's the camera? Mwah, 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 mwah. There you go. Oh wait, I can do the thing. Give me a sec, Ah! It's weird having hands that actually match where the hands are. But it seems everybody's having a good Valentine's Day, because Elf is doing their live 2D redesign today. Ain is doing their special stuff today. Like, everybody's had good plans for Valentine's Day, and I'm very happy to see it. And then later on, we're gonna get our party killed in D&D, and that's gonna be Dryad's Valentine, and he's gonna be so happy about it. Don't tell Dryad I said that. I'm kidding. But yeah, it seems like everybody's had a really good Valentine's Day. Which is nice, because I know not everybody is... I know Valentine's Day is historically a very romantic, lovey-dovey oriented holiday. Which I am not one of the above. I almost started rolling this without doing the cinnamon sugar. Oh, I accidentally put it all the way. It might be fine. Actually, I'll just start rolling this way. It'll be fine. But the nice thing is it's kind of turned into just a day of not just romantic, but also platonic love and familial love, which is nice. You need to tell your homies that you love them and give them goodnight kisses, or else. Okay, I definitely made way too much cinnamon sugar. That's okay. More for me. This is a good amount of cinnamon buns, though. Doubling the recipe was a good idea. These ones I'm just gonna make into circles again. We'll have one batch of heart-shaped, because they look a little scary. We'll see what happens. Ooh, this one's gonna be chunky. I'm gonna need a third tray. That's okay. That one we'll throw in that pile. There we go. That's looking nicer. That one I cut way too thin. Place those two like that, and that should be good. Ah, that's warm. Look at how those have proofed up. Not as nice as I want to be. The yeast is a bit dead, but that's okay. That's more on the fact that I need to buy new yeast than anything. It's okay. Great. Those look fantastic, actually. Even my first batch didn't look as good as these. Oops, shoot. All right. So then we're left with this, which is like butter and cinnamon sugar in it. What I'm gonna do is toss more cinnamon sugar in it. Make our scraps into a nice little cinnamon sugar dough ball, which are oh so very tasty. Because nothing goes to waste here. That's a crunchy sound. All right. Ooh. So, what we're going to do now is we have extra butter and extra cinnamon sugar. So we're going to coat the tops of everything. Those a little bit of extra butter. There we go. Oops, that is right against the mic. I apologize. I need to move that. And I'll grab the last one. There we are. Where did I put my other towel? Huh? Oh, there it is. Now, this was where it gets a little less interesting because they need to proof and then go into the oven. So you're not going to see the buns for a bit. But what I am going to make, I don't need a knife for, but I'm waving it around anyways. We're going to make some icing to go on top. because that's really quite easy to make, honestly. And I'm also gonna take a second to wipe down my counter space from the debris, because for a good clean kitchen here, at least on stream. There we go. All right. I could have sworn we had an open bag, but I guess not. That's okay. So, now to decide, do we want to make buttercream or do we want to make a glaze? I'm kind of leaning towards the idea of a glaze because I don't feel like mixing buttercream right now. And also because I'll be doing them right out of the oven. That also impacts things. Because no matter which type I do, it's going to end up melting anyways. So, if I end up doing a glaze, then it will melt very nicely over the top. There we go, that should be enough. I always make sure to like clip the icing sugar immediately or else it's gonna get everywhere. We don't talk about how many times I spilled that thing. How long has it been? It's been only an hour and a half. Okay, so I'm gonna sit within my 2-hour range, which is nice. Okay. That's how easy making glaze is. It's just icing sugar and water or milk. We're all a bunch of lactose intolerant people, so water it is. My humming would probably end up being way off time of the music, so I probably shouldn't. But yeah, that's all there is to a glaze. I think I want it a little bit thinner. There we go. Something I've learned the hard way is that, like, look how much thinner that is already. You want to add very little bits because even just a teaspoon of water changes the consistency a lot. There we go. So that'll be for after. I could make a comment. I could, but I won't, but I could. About the icing? Ain, is it about the icing? Just because it's white and sticky doesn't mean it's cum. God damn it, Ain. pain. What am I gonna do with you? My thing disconnected. Give me a sec, where is it? I can still read your messages, so don't worry too much. It's just this is disconnecting. Might just take a bit. I'll deal with it later. My heart rate has been so high this entire stream. Good lord. I don't think it's dropped past blush point. What I lovingly call blush point is when my first level of blush comes into play. I don't think I've dropped past that. Oh, so I'm sure my expression tracking is also weird because I haven't did it shut up properly, so it's a little bit extra, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll look at it later and see how ridiculous I look for most of this stream. My hands are absolutely dyed a little bit brown from the cinnamon. That's hilarious. So I think it dried out the scab. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I'm crossing fingers that the cinnamon buns will proof decently properly. That doesn't need to be in the frame, but that's fine. That's fine. Gives you something to look at. Jingle, jingle the keys. But yeah, this has gone surprisingly well so far. I'm seeing now that I'm clipping my audio a bit, but that's I apologize. The audio on this is probably not fantastic at all. That's gonna be a later fix. I apologize. That's gonna be a much later fix. Because right now I'm just running everything through another program, so I need to find a better one for my audio specifically. I have a wireless mic, but it can't connect from my main computer to the kitchen. It's just too far of a range. So I'll figure it out later at some point. I'm wondering if I throw it in sterile, maybe? Debatable. Considering even my Bluetooth doesn't work the most fantastic down here either, so I don't know. I don't know. I digress. Okay, cool. That's connected again. But yeah, we're gonna sit and chat a little bit. Oh yeah, you can't barely see my screen. We're fine. I'm not gonna dox myself today. I might have already. It's fine. But yeah, we're gonna chill and chat a little bit because I don't really have any other good plans until the cinnamon buns are baked, obviously. I planned ahead fantastically. I swear. I have cooling racks. We'll be fine. I'll grab the cooling racks later and we'll set them up once they're in the oven. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be super interesting. What do I have to talk about? Oh, I have stuff coming up this week because now I'm like back streaming and shit. Tomorrow I will be streaming Doki Doki Plus with Nithio9, who is another wonderful streamer. I know they haven't streamed a lot because they've been super busy. If you're interested in VR chat stuff though, Nithia is right in that community, 100%. And then Friday, I'm going to be repairing one of my keyboards that I bought from a thrift store that almost works. It's just got a few little things, but unfortunately got thrown around a bit, so it's a bit more broken than it was, which is really saddening, but I digress. And then after that, I will be playing Monster Hunter with Angel again, and then maybe whoever else shows up. I'm not entirely sure. Angel's a little bit bad for telling me things. A little bit bad. But I digress. Oh, I'm just noticing something. Do you guys want to see something fun? I have a label printer and I've been having fun with it. So I apologize for the audio. I'm picking up my Focusrite. I apologize. Yeah, I put my logo on my Focusrite. I don't know, I think it's cute that I can see it pretty much every time I'm working. I just look at it and I'm like, ah yes. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll have to put more stickers on my Focusrite at some point. But yeah, this worked surprisingly well. It's not perfect, but it's worked surprisingly well. And I will have to do more cooking streams in the future because this was fun. This so far has been a lot of fun. And I know Peppermint Tea has an idea of doing some stuff, so we'll probably do a collab cooking stream, much in the style of onigiri, where she gets people on and they lead her through a recipe that she doesn't know what exactly it is. So we're gonna do something in the style of that. He's been nice to me, and anything that he wouldn't eat himself, he has not chosen, which is good and nice. Good lord, my heart rate is so high. Welcome back, T! I was just talking about you. Oh no, I have summoned him. I was just mentioning that, considering how well this has gone, I think our collab stream will go through. I need to fix up some audio and stuff, but it's not too bad on a technical level. And nothing so far has dropped as far as I know. Like OBS looks fine, it looks happy. The main thing I would be worried about dropping is what I have my camera streaming on, and I haven't seen it drop at all. So yes, T has chosen nice recipes for me to recreate. I'm not scared that T's gonna make me make an abomination. Because we don't want to waste food. That's not great. Sorry, I'm just gonna check some stuff. Sorry, I'm responding to things. It's really hard. I used to be so fucking adept at typing on my tablet. Now I type like an old woman. It's bad. It's really bad. OBS, there we go. Oh, they're themed. Oh, we're making multiple recipes. Oh. Are we making a full dinner? How many courses are we talking? They're themed. It'll be fun if you can get the theme. Ooh. Okay, we'll make that a challenge day of, because I've got no pretense as to what it may be. So we'll have to make that a challenge day of. That would be fun. Not a dinner. There's 2 recipes, 1 drink, 1 dessert. Oh, that'll be nice. I like that idea. I do. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I don't make a lot of drinks. I want to get a little bit into mixology, not necessarily like the alcoholic component, just the like the flavored drinks and stuff, the virgin drinks and whatnot, because I think it's really fun. And I mean, like, other mixology is a lot of fun as well. I just don't have the tools required. Or the, yeah, I was kind of figuring the drink would be non-alcoholic. I can drink alcohol. I know there's some people out there that are allergic or just don't like drinking it or have other reasons for not drinking it, and that's completely fine. People who, like, try to con their friends into drinking alcoholic drinks for no particular reason drive me up a wall. Absolutely drive me up a wall. I enjoy a good drink. We all know how much wine I've drank on stream before. Have I ever been drunk on stream? I don't think I have. I'm not fun drunk. I'm not. I'm very boring. All I want to do is take a nap. So I'm never gonna do one of those streams because I'm boring. How are you doing? I'm gonna check on them quick. And then I will be back. Yeah, those are looking better. Shoot, I closed the recipe. It was 350. By the time the oven preheats, they should be proofed enough to go in, so they're not gonna look great. I think the yeast is a bit past date, so I'm gonna have to toss it and try again. Yes, especially people who like trick people into drinking alcohol is even worse. Like, seriously, just don't. One good thing I've seen coming out recently, and like, Captain is allergic to alcohol. For example. So, while they can, it makes them a bit sick, so it's not worth it. But there's been a lot more of a push for non-alcoholic versions of alcohol that taste actually really good. So like a non-alcoholic margarita, etc., etc. And there's been a lot more of that coming out, which has been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so low in frame because I'm sitting down. That's hilarious. My tracking looks terrible today, but so be it. I know why. It's because my laptop's not as beefy. It's not a beefy laptop. It's a very simple laptop. I've had that laptop for, oh my god, it's actually like probably 5 years old? 4 at least. Yeah. So when I first got it, something that happened was, it's one of the, one of the laptops that you can flip over on itself and like use it as a tablet. So what had ended up happening, and this was a manufacturer defect, it wasn't my fault, is the corner started lifting up, and then one day when I closed it, it got caught and shattered the screen. And then when I sent it in for repair, they didn't repair it properly. So I actually can't use the touch functions on that laptop anymore because the touch function is completely ruined on it. They didn't replace the touch sensors, they just replaced the screen. I also had to pay for the replacement screen because it wasn't covered under warranty, so it was like bullshit through and through. I did not enjoy that fact. Your streams are super relaxing watching this with some 2 p.m. coffee? Hell yeah. I'm really glad that my streams come out relaxing, even though I was just complaining. Jesus Christ. That scared me. That startled me. Even though I was just complaining about my laptop. I'm glad they're relaxing. Even though I got scared by the oven. Oh, that's funny. Alright. I'm gonna pop them into the oven. How long did they say they needed? I should have had the recipe out. 1 moment. Let me grab it back up. I think I'm also not leaving the dough long enough to proof properly, because what does it say here? Until double in bulk. That tells me nothing. Well, it does tell me something, but it doesn't give a good timeline. Which is fine. So I was right about the temperature for 25 minutes. Excellent. So we'll be going a bit over time, but that's fine. I kind of figured about 3 hours for this, so we're good. But yes, I'm glad my streams are relaxing. I will be right back as I put these in the oven. Because I know you guys can't hear me nigh as well as when I'm over there. But yeah, you can kind of tell it's not a happy yeast anymore, because that was definitely not double in bulk, but I don't think it was going to get any bigger. So I'm going to need to buy some new yeast before the next one, which is fine. That's what we were figuring anyways. It's quite all right. Yeah, I hope this stream has at least been enjoyable. I feel like I've done well for filling the dead space, because even though we're not really doing anything right now, because it's baking in the oven, kind of have to wait. I feel like I've been filling the dead air well enough. It's nice to have my actual hands. Hi Elf! We just popped the cinnamon buns in the oven. I presume you're off stream now. How did the rest of it go? But yes, follow Distracted Elf if you haven't. She was streaming their Live 2D rebrand kind of, what do you call it? Redesign. The redesign, yes. Very good stuff. Oven time. Just finished, went great. Ooh, okay. I'll have to check that out. I will retweet those once I'm done my stream. But hell yes, I'm excited to see. I'm very, very excited to see. Because Live 2D is fun. It poses a lot of different technical aspects in comparison to 3D. So I think it's a lot of fun. And you were asking if I had my VTuber going? I do. As you can see, it's a bit slow. It's a bit awkward. But that's because my laptop is not beefy. So. Hell yeah. That's part of the fun, especially when you're working on a VTuber with other people, is, and And that's kind of the thing I missed out on, is not having a art mom or dad to my VTuber. Is that you get excited with it with another person and you get a lot of ideas. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun when you have like multiple people working on a project, because you get the ideas, the vibes, and it's enjoyable. It's really, really enjoyable. But yeah, you're officially gonna have a VTuber dad. Yeah! Woo! That is getting your crust on top. Let's mix that up. Pop that back in there. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna look fantastic. Initially, when I was developing all of this, I was actually going to go for Live 2D at first. But I've also been 3D modeling for quite a while. So it kind of makes sense that I ended up going towards 3D. So. Just hoping so. I hope the cinnamon rolls turn out well. I hope so too. They're in the oven right now. And as long as I don't leave the room, they shouldn't be burnt. I know the yeast is a bit dead for them, so they'll be a bit flat, but they'll taste good. So, you win some, you lose some. I should move this to center. Yeah, now you can see both my hands molding instead of this one just over here dying. But yeah, we need to get some of these, which is fine. It's a lot of fun. I mean, me getting into VTubing was entirely based on the fact that I really, really love the technology behind it. So, I'm definitely going to be bugging you a little bit, just a little bit, Elf, to do some of your setup and stuff, because I love the technology and I haven't had a good chance to work with the Live 2D tech before. So, trade-off. It's the meme. Business offer. I help you set up. In turn, I get to play with the Live 2D stuff a bit. Hell yeah. I appreciate how much you appreciate me working on it. It makes me happy. Very happy. There we go. I'm trying to do sign language. And I'm like, oh fuck, you can't see it. Happy. It's supposed to be done at the chest. Hell yeah. I can fiddle with Live 2D models. Because if I was ever to actually go into Live 2D, I could absolutely make my own model, and I probably would. I just don't have the money for the program right now, because I'd have to pay for the full version with all the bells and whistles for myself, just because I know how it works and I know what I could do with it, and I know I need the bells and whistles. Sorry. What is that cable? That exists. It's not there. Is it my mic? Oh, it's my mic. Okay. In this corner, you guys can't see it. I can see it. But in like this corner right here, there's a little black bar, and I was like, what the fuck is that? It's my microphone. Wouldn't be doing it if you didn't help me set up my initial run with Vroid. Yeah, which I did enjoy. I'm very glad that you've been enjoying VTubing. That makes me happy. Plan is do that, and you can poke at it if you want. Yes! Excellent. That is a dangerous thing to let me do. That is a very dangerous thing to let me do, is let me poke at tech and stuff. I love doing that. The main reason why my streams are breaking all the time is because I don't stop poking at the tech and like, ooh, I could do this, I could do this. And then I'm like, I broke it again. My streams would work fantastically if I stopped changing shit. It's a little funny. It's a little funny. But yeah, I'm really glad to hear that you've been enjoying VTubing, and that I was able to help you get set up, because I know that can be the most intimidating part, is where do I start? What do I use? There's so many programs out there that it gets overwhelming really quick. Do I do PNG Tuber? Do I do Live 2D? Do I do 3D? Like, there's so many options out there. And I mean, that's part of what I love. And like bots and stuff, like there's so much out there. I love messing with it, and I love learning about the tech and helping people set up and do their stuff and achieve what they want, and I love doing that. But it can get really complicated really fast. It's fascinating. It's really, really fascinating. How are we doing for time? 17 minutes left on the bake counter. Bake counter? Timer. I know my words. But yeah, I'm glad to see other people get into it and play with a bunch of new ideas and stuff. It's so fun to see what innovations have come of it. It's really, really fun. And I know you like to keep things simple for yourself, Elf, which is completely fair. Again, it can get complicated so quickly that keeping it simple for yourself is not a bad idea. Then again, I'm also the person where I'm just like, this person doesn't know how to nest their OBS scenes. I can tell. Do you know how many, like, big streamers I've seen that use the default input into OBS instead of a separate line input, and then suddenly you can hear them on their waiting screen? Like, you don't have to mute your mic at the start of stream if you set up your stream properly. You don't want to admit. Yeah, you're far from alone. But there's like these really big name streamers that I'm just like, how? Okay, sure, awesome. I'm bad at stream tech as I am at other tech. I'm a performer, not a backender. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Yeah, a lot of streamers are performers. They're not back-end. I'm entirely back-end who has to perform because I'm just like, well, if I don't use it, I'm not gonna be able to con somebody else into using it because it's so complicated and annoying to deal with. But I love it. And there's nothing wrong with doing it simply. There's nothing wrong with that. It comes with a bit of caveats in form of safety. For example, don't use your display capture almost ever. Try and use window capture as much as possible because display capture is usually what leads to doxing. 90% of the time how streamers get doxed is via display capture, capturing something it shouldn't. That's just a good example. But yeah, I see a lot of like professional streamers, company streamers who use that, and I'm like, oh no, that's not safe. But yeah, I'm also a complete and utter tech geek. I love technology, I love poking at it, I love learning about it. So, I'm always open to tech questions. I love answering tech questions. If you guys are ever confused about what the fuck is going on, what are all these little numbers in OBS? What the fuck is a bit rate? I'm more than willing to answer. I love that kind of stuff. I really, really do. And I mean, it's confusing. It's a lot. There's a lot of words to learn. There's a lot of little bits to learn. But I love trying to help people get better. at dealing with their technology, so it's not this mystical creature that works sometimes and doesn't work other times. There will always be stream scuff. That's just a fact of technology. But you can actually mitigate it a lot. I'm looking pretty blushy? Yeah. No, my heart rate has not dropped below blush point this entire stream. Blush point is the first level that I start blushing at, is not dropped below that point this entire stream because I'm not in my usual setup and I've been standing up and I've been walking around, so my heart, and I have a naturally high heart rate, so I should have fixed it before stream to make it a bit more accurate to me, but I didn't, because then I would have to fix it again, and that's a bit annoying. But yes, my heart rate has been high this entire stream. Also, it doesn't help I'm sitting on a stool. So, yeah, no, I live with a high heart rate. It's kind of interesting. For anybody worried doctor-wise, yes, I've been talking to my doctors about it. It's just a thing for now. If it becomes an issue, I have avenues to deal with it, so I'm not too worried about it. Gotta run for a bit, back soon? Yeah! I still have 10 more minutes until the cinnamon buns come out of the oven, so you have time. Are you saying hi to Anna? But yes, make sure to go follow Elf. Do it. Do it. The yee is so hidden behind the heart on my stream that I just couldn't read it. It's been good. We have about 10 minutes left for baking the buns, which is excellent. They'll be a bit flat, but that's okay. I didn't grab cooling racks. Oh my god, I forgot. One moment. Before I forget again. Here. Let's get these set up. So that we have somewhere to put them once they come out of the oven. But it's been good, very good. We've been talking about tech stuff, which is my favorite subject. Literally my favorite subject. I love talking about VTuber tech. Favorite subject. But yeah. I've been happy with how the stream's going. The video feed's been doing fine. It's a little laggy, but that's neither here nor there. That's to be expected. I'm totally expected that was gonna happen. My poor laptop is gonna be running, not gonna be happy with me. Don't worry, you'll get a break for another month because I never use you. I probably not use that thing for like a year straight. This poor laptop. And then I have OBS and everything connected on my tablet. And it also allows me to remotely interact with my stuff. And it's all done over the Wi-Fi, so it's a safe process. And then the only reason my tablet's hooked into my computer right now is because it needs the battery charged. I forgot to charge it last night. That's okay. But yeah, this has gone well so far. Surprisingly well. But yeah, considering we have time to chat, if there's any subjects you guys want me to bring up, absolutely ask them. Because I am in a talking mood today, it seems. And I need to get more water because I've been talking so much. want to reiterate how much I love this mic stand. So this mic stand is from IKEA. It's 20 bucks. It is amazing. It stays where it's put. And even the display model, which everybody touches and moves, was still in like excellent condition and would stay where it's put. It doesn't sag. And it has the connectors for like a webcam and other things. It's really, really nice for 20 bucks. It's probably even less in the US, but Space Canada. It's really nice. I would absolutely recommend it. Like, genuinely, very nice. Me and the engineer were playing with it, and it can go almost entirely flat, which is usually the fail point for them. Well, they'll just kind of sink down to the desk. But no, it can go entirely straight and stay put. It's actually really nice. And also the mount for it's got a clamp, and then you can also put it into the wall. I'll probably end up using the clamp, because once I get my new setup, it's probably going to be hooked to one of the upper shelves for me to move around, and then I want to keep it unscrewed from the wall, because I want to use it for cooking streams, because it works fantastic. Like, this thing has not moved at all. And it's so smooth. It's so smooth to move. It's really, really nice. 6 more minutes. I thought it said 6 seconds for a second, and I was like, what the fuck? Checking on everything, looks good. I'm sorry, what was that? Are you okay, OBS? Are you doing things? Are you fine? You're fine. Let's do a quick stream test, or check. How about that? Let's quickly check and see how the feeds are doing. As long as I check, they're doing fine. Yeah, they're just fine. Yeah, they're just fine. This is also the tablet I do all my drawing on. It's very nice, especially this thing. Comes in handy. It's got a surprising amount of range to it, which is really nice. $115. Yeah, I still haven't dropped past blush point. Even though I'm resting right now. 'Cause when I hit blush point, it's 115, but to get it to drop to normal, it has to reach 95, I believe. I'd have to double check my numbers. So I haven't dropped past blush point this entire stream. I have not got myself to stop blushing. That's really funny. I should probably get checked for pots and stuff. Might be an idea. Because it doesn't seem to affect me very much. I feel fine. I just have a high heart rate. It's a little bit funny because all the apps that are just like, oh my god, you did so much cardio, and I'm like, no, I walked up the stairs. It's like, no, I just made dinner. I wasn't doing cardio. So I don't really fit within those normal ranges. Even Pulsoid. which is what I'm using. I can't use any of their default apps, or at least not without the Bro plan, because you can't adjust, or for the widgets I should say, because you can't adjust where the oh, what's it called? Where the where each level sits. So that doesn't exactly work for me when my levels are a lot higher than average. Actually, first time I was doing it, and while I was really meddling with it the first time I ever launched it during stream, I can't calibrate those levels at night. My heart rate is, I want to say, about 20 lower than it is in the morning. My heart rate has a tendency to be much higher in the morning, which is normal. That is actually a completely normal thing that I forgot about. So I can't have the same calibration for my morning heart rate as my evening heart rate, just because they're that much different, or else I'd be constantly blushing. For example, like now. Yes, thank you. I have a minute left before the buns come out. If they're cooked, I will check. Yeah, for example, now when I'm doing a lot of standing and a lot of walking around, my heart rate is so much higher, which means I'm never going to end up dropping past blush point. Which is fascinating, and I completely forgot about that. I'm going to have to set that up, so it's different. I need to go into my bot and set that up. Fortunately, what I can do is I can set different ones to be active, so I'll have to do that. Yeah, trying to get this accurate for me is really hard because my heart rate has a tendency to jump quite a bit. And it's not because of the heart rate monitor I'm using. That has literally been with pretty much any heart rate monitor I've used. It has a tendency to jump a lot. One moment. Hi. Those look like something. Gonna give them a little bit longer. So when I take the buns out of the oven, you might notice they're not as brown as you would expect. That is because there's no milk in them. Milk is what browns in your dough to give you that look. Also, if you cover the top in milk, it'll do the same thing. Yeah. So they'll actually end up looking a little bit lighter, but they're not actually undercooked. It is just the fact that there's no milk in them. Sugar will also brown in the mix, but not near as much that it's a good indicator in comparison. Also have a very heart rate, I understand. Yeah, exactly. It's a good idea to at least get it checked out. It could be absolutely nothing, it could be something. It's just better to get it checked. Which reminds me, I need to call my doctor. Hi. Tomorrow. He called me today when I was still asleep, so I need to call him back tomorrow. Whoops. Which is fine. He understands. He also sent me an email, which I will check after stream. I just didn't have time before stream. So I can get back to him that way. I really hate phone calls though. Like, really, really hate phone calls. I can't do them. I can go on the internet and talk for a bunch of random strangers, but I can't do a phone call. It's kind of funny. Yeah, you get it, Elf. Phone calls suck. The best way I can put, and I'm grabbing this from another video. I can't remember what the fucking mental condition for it's called. But essentially, you know how you have like a heart... Okay, one moment. I will take this and then I'll continue my story. They should be happy now. unplug this. Sorry. Do not touch the hot pan. That might be an idea. Voila. It looks more like monkey bread than cinnamon buns. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, they look very good though. Actually, the heart ones came out cute. Like, it actually does look like a heart. At least some of them do. This one does. That one's cute. This one's the best looking one. But yeah, they kind of look like monkey bread. That's okay. Still good. They'll taste good. And that's what's important. $152 BPM? That's not the highest I've been. The highest I've ever gone is 170, but that was during a haunted house. But for me, standing up and walking around usually hits 152. That's actually very common for me. For me to stand up and walk around, it hits 150. That's very, very common. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? What was I telling you all about? It was something to do with the heart rate. Shit. I said I was going to tell a story, and now I've completely forgotten what it was. Phone calls! Oh my god, I remember now. So, for me, doing a phone call is like trying to touch a hot burner. You can do it, but your brain stops you. Even if you throw all the money in the world, your brain stops you from touching the hot burner. Like, I would touch those right now. I have very poor... But yeah, you see a burner that's burning red hot. Your brain's not gonna let you touch it. That's me with phone calls. I can do it. But fuck, it would take a lot of force to get me to do it. That's what it's like. It's not great. I really, really hate phone calls. And there's some sort of condition that has a name, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, it's very, very common in people who have ADHD or autism, or quite a few mental, like, it's very, very common in those types of people. Very, very common. Is my heart rate gonna drop? We're sticking at 330 something. We're sticking at 337. Okay. But yeah, it's very common. Yeah. It's not always phone calls, sometimes it's certain tasks, sometimes it's sending an email, sometimes it's cleaning something. That, like, paralysis from doing the task. I think it might be part of task paralysis that I learned this, but it's very much like that. It's hard to explain to somebody who's neurotypical as well, I've found, because they don't quite get it, because they don't have that happen to them. Which is okay. It's a good thing. We need some people to make phone calls and stuff in our stead. But yeah, it's very disheartening. when you want to do something very, very badly, but you just can't. Yeah, it's such a simple task for other people to do, and you're just sitting there with your brain stopping you from touching the hot burner. It's not fantastic. But in better news, those have cooled down a little bit, so we're gonna drizzle them with some icing. I'm gonna do it while it's still hot so it kind of seeps in between the layers. But yeah, one thing I'm really glad about is that I have found a friend group that has a lot of similar or the same issues as me, so you feel so much less alone when you realize that, oh, I'm not the only one dealing with this. It's not just me, it's actually a thing. And that is so reassuring. And part of the reason I talk about like my personal health and my mental health a surprising bit on stream, because I don't want people to feel alone. Same with being like openly asexual and things like that. Like, I don't want people to feel so alone. I'm very, very open about that type of stuff. These look amazing. Oh my god. And yes, there's obviously the dickwads out there who'll get on your case about it, but you know. Yeah, they look really good. I'm excited to get into these. Whoops, that's the mic. I apologize for smacking the bowl into the mic. There's now flour and icing sugar on the mic. This poor thing. It's also got paint on it, and this poor mic. I'm gonna try and divvy it up as easy as, or equally, oh my god, that's not the word, equally as possible. I'm glad that they look good. Oops. I've now smacked the bowl into the mic 3 times today? These are going to be so sugary. I have no regrets. Oops, that's fine. Evenly as possible. Also, if you hear movement in the background, it's fine. It's not a ghost. It could be a ghost.
Give me your tax right now.
You think I've done my taxes?
No.
Also, sorry, should be like, want to come hang out on stream? Oh, no, that's completely fair. I am very okay with that. It was a bit hectic, sure, but I'm okay with it. It was still an enjoyable stream. I haven't done mine either. I think they're due at the end of next month, so there's still time. But yeah, no, I understand, like, it's not the first time I've been called to be like, hey, come on stream in like 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, far from the first time, it won't be the last. I'm like one of the few streamers that actually give people proper notice and get there early. there's a lot of people who are just like, ah, yes, 5 minutes before, let's set up. And I'm like, what? What do you mean we're setting up 5 minutes before? You need at least 15. Or an hour if you're me. I set up an hour before stream. Who the fuck does that? Me, obviously. This one took about... No, actually it only took about an hour. It still retained its hour timeline. I gave myself 2 hours just in case shit happened. But it fortunately didn't. Yeah, slapdash AF, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of people who are like that. I think that also comes as a side effect from like super being into the tech, is the fact of I need to make sure everything's running because I have 5 programs running? Wait, OBS, VNeon, XR, StreamerBot, Chatterino, that's 6. Music if I need it, that's 7. The game, 8. Well, that can be the same because it depends on which I'm doing, so 7. 7 programs? Nope, 8, because I need Pulsoid. And then 9 for Chrome. So yeah, I'm running like 10 programs. But I'll totally hang out on my PC for an hour beforehand, psyching myself up. Absolutely. I can't do impromptu streams. I really, really hate doing impromptu streams. I can't do them. I have to schedule my streams. Because if I schedule them, my brain's like, okay, we're doing this now. We have to do this stream now. This is the plan. And then my brain can entirely schedule the rest of the day. But an impromptu stream, I'll psych myself out and I won't ever do it. I will never go live. I've tried it before. I've done like 1 impromptu stream in my life, but you know, I can't do them. Yeah. I mean, for me, my prep is me getting in the zone. Whereas other people, everybody has a different, what is it called? Setup procedure, be it for themselves or for the computer. And for me, getting in the zone includes my prep. That triggers my brain as, okay, we're doing stream time now, OBS is open, all my programs are open. As soon as I tell my voice command to open my stream setup, that triggers my brain into starting the whole process. For other people, that looks completely different. Completely different for other people. And it's fascinating. It's the same as getting into a LARP character and into an actor role, and I love it. I really do love it. I think it's so fascinating. Cool. Switching to Twitch for less chat today? Valid. That is so valid. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with YouTube, is there's quite a bit of chat delay. But it's nice because I can just leave the stream up on YouTube and I don't have to, like, do the VOD stuff. So, it's got some give and take. Mainly the purpose I stream on YouTube for is, 1, little bit more access for people. 2, easy VOD management, because it just pops up and voila, VOD. Which helps me a lot. I am kind of just waiting for these to cool a bit before I try and dig in, or else I'm going to burn the shit out of my mouth, and I don't want to do that, because I will actually taste test before, because yeah, these are not near as poofed as enough, so I'm gonna have to toss that yeast because it's dedged. The yeast is dedged. I'm gonna grab a plate here. I have a nice plate. See? Nice plate. Matches my teacups. For those of you who don't know, the yeast that is in bread and stuff is living. Yeah, I'm quite serious. It is alive. So unfortunately ours seem to be a bit dead. It's fascinating how it works. Because the dry yeast you get is just kind of dormant. I'm gonna choose the best heart looking one because that's what the intent was. This one looks really good. This one's cute. It'll probably end up being this one right here. Actually, can I do this without doxing the fuck out of myself? 1, 2, 3. That's the closest we're getting. I'm gonna come in a little bit closer here. Over here. There we go. This is not good for the stand. That's okay. My mic's in the way. There we go. Look how cute they are. They're very cute. Very, very cute. I think they turned out well. Well, not perfect. They turned out well. Let's move that back in. Is that the far out one? Yes, it is. Ah, I succeeded in not doxing the fuck out of myself. Fix yourself, I will see you. Glitchy mic? Oh, was that because I was touching it? Or is it just glitchy? I hope not. Does it sound better now? It's pretty bad. Oh, fuck. 1 sec, let me listen to this. Hold on, let me just... Probably gonna sound horrible for a minute. Pull up the audio properties, please. I need to monitor this. Ooh, that's bad. It's real bad. One moment. What are you doing? Better? Nope. Okay. Did that fix it? Maybe? Oh. Aha. Okay. We are good now. And I can turn my speech jamming off. Sorry. I'll have to go back and do something about that. I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the ad is done because I can see that fact. And then I'll grab the cinnamon bun. But yes, I apologize for the bad audio. I knew something was gonna happen. It was running too well. The audio on this is going to be shit. Like, really bad, I'm sure. But I'm glad to see it's an easy enough fix. Let me turn it back on for myself, actually. I can't have it on because it's so laggy that it causes me to speech jam. There we go. It should be back. I apologize for the terrible screeching noise that I figured would happen. I'm sorry. Yes, I apologize. I don't know why that happened. Well, I have an inkling. I digress. It should sound fine now. Please do let me know if it doesn't sound fine. I apologize. Okay, I am going to grab a cinnamon bun here. I want this one. That came out a lot easier than I expected. Look how cute it turned out, though. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah. That's got no proof to it at all. The yeast is dead. Oh well. It tastes good. It's a bit doughy. I don't think they were cooked long enough. Oh well. An attempt was made. But my attempt was ruined by dead yeast. They're not great. I'm a bit disappointed. They're not great. I don't think cooking them longer will help either. Oh well. They taste like something at least. I might cut them up and make them into bread pudding or something. That might help. I'm a bit disappointed. But it's my own fault, so they look good. They don't taste great. An attempt was made. Okay, well, on that bit bad of a note, I need to get new yeast, and we'll probably retry this, because yeah, this is not fantastic. I don't know what to do with myself now. Oh well. Well, thank you all so much for coming, and I will see you all on my next stream. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming Doki Doki Plus with Nithio9, which will be wonderful. And on Friday, I will be fixing up on my keyboards, and I will also be playing Monster Hunter World with Angel and maybe other guests. I'm not entirely sure yet. But yeah, I will see you all then. And this cooking stream was such an equal part success and failure. Good lord. I'm a bit disappointed in how they came out. They're not very good. Like, that's not a cinnamon bun. That's dough with cinnamon. It's not great. It's not great. Oh well. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Actually, I'll look for somebody to raid, because I think Ain might be streaming. One moment. Yes, okay, Ain is streaming, so we're gonna go raid over into Ain, and then I will call it a day. Where is Stream Manager? Ain is having a very special stream today, so I'm very excited to raid into them. Alright, Did that work? Nope. Used unraid. Oops. I know how to do this. Alright. Well, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.